Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, comic lovers. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to review Oblivion Song Issue 18.
Oh, issue 18, and man, there was a big holy crap moment in this issue, but hey, things are okay.
We weathered the storm.
Yeah, Kirkman isn't suddenly deciding to end this from reading this.
So I think I read the previously on, so I will leave that to you.
All right, so previously on Oblivion Song. Ed returned to camp, barely breathing, unintentionally revealing his camp's location to the Faceless Men soon after they attacked, taking prisoners, including Lucy and the baby. Despite warnings from Director Ward and Heather, Nathan returned to Oblivion to protect Ed and the others.
Literally sounds like you're a movie guy.
I'm trying to be the guy from the movies, yeah, I can't do it very well.
All right, so yes, we pick up immediately after the attack of the Faceless Men on Ed's camp, and Nathan and Ed are kind of in a scurry trying to get out of things. Now,
you see the orbs flying away, because it's immediately afterwards. Yeah. So the orbs are flying away. People have been captured, Lucy and his son.
Yep. And a Faceless Man grabs Ed. And this is wicked, because I didn't see it coming. You don't see it coming. It just comes out of nowhere, and it grabs Ed. And it talks in its weird talk, like, you know, thought all were good,
but wrong. Nathan's like, get away from my brother. The thing's like, what's brother? I want brother to study, and you. It's so crazy though, because even like Ed asked, like actually the Faceless Men even said, he said very fast. He was talking with Nathan because Nathan's trying to get around it to get a better position on it to possibly try to kill it. And even the Faceless Men was like, you call us Faceless Men, but we do have faces. They're just different, which true, but it's just very cool that it can understand the English language and communicate still, instead of just doing a weird, crazy, you know, the way they talk to each other.
Yeah, they're intelligent enough to have a conversation, and a very brief one at that, when Nathan is swinging and trying to hit it. Now, in all of this, you know, commotion and fighting, Nathan gets stabbed.
Well, he does stab it first. He actually stabs the Faceless Men first, and he's like, you know, usually I'm against this sort of thing, but you know, I'll make the exception, because he hasn't wanted to kill in quite a long time.
Yeah.
And that's
when
he's
he's not that type anyway.
Not that type anymore, yeah. So then, yes, we see Nathan, the Faceless Man pulls the knife out and just goes,
yeah. It was like, it was so easy.
It was so quick.
Yeah.
Because in the panel before, you see Nathan's eyes, and you see his eyes starting to go red, and that's immediately when he got stabbed.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So then, yeah, the cool part.
Yeah, what's really cool is Ed from behind the Faceless Man just impales it.
Done.
It's done.
Done diggity. And it's what's funny is that it's still like standing there, like on the stick that he stabbed it through. It's just like so.
Which it confirms they're killable. They're just killable, like humans. So
they have pink blood apparently. Yep. So Ed's freaking out. He's like, "Look, we got to get you back," but Nathan doesn't know that Ed has a belt with the mechanical thing around to send him back. So Ed was like, or Nathan was like, I don't want to leave you here. I don't want to leave you. But Ed's like, don't worry.
I always keep one around.
I keep one on me at all times. So, but they're also near a dead org. I believe that's what they call her, Ogre, whatever.
Ogre,
yeah. So they get back to Philadelphia, and they land in they mess up these kids' basketball game, because the monster falls in the car, and they're on top of it, and they're like, hey kids, you know, call 911.
Just stand there, call the ambulance. Yeah.
These kids just run away.
Yeah,
but look how gorgeous it is. Like, they're covered in the blood of the monster. I mean,
it was cool. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, the next panel of the overshot of the org or gray or whatever it is pretty cool, because Nathan's actually inside of it.
Yeah, I think it's like
the Boltar. That's like they rode
the
thing into the real world.
I think it's after maybe after they cut its head off, they're like in where the head was. I don't know. It's pretty badass.
But we cut to the next panel with Heather frantically running towards the receptionist desk at the hospital, wanting to and demanding to see Nathan. Obviously, he's in surgery at the moment, which is the next panel that we cut to him being operated on.
Yeah, she busts in. Of course, she can't be in there when they're having surgery. So The nurse is saying, look, they're doing everything they can. Just wait out here in the waiting area. And lo and behold, we see a lot of Nathan's friends. We see Duncan. We see Bridget. We see others that are probably working on the project. Marie does come here pretty soon.
Oops, sorry. Jumped ahead.
No, it's all right. But I like the director Ward's like Edward Cole. Yeah, I would not talk to anybody. I would basically become a ghost if you don't want to go to prison. He's like, Ed's like, yeah, all right, whatever, it's fine.
I'm really liking Ward, Director
Ward. Yeah.
He's really awesome.
Wanting to protect them now.
Yeah, I mean, that's really cool, and I'm really interested to see more of him because, you know, he's protecting them as close as he can. And, then we get the reunion of Marie and Edward.
Yeah, which is very interesting because, you know, he says, you know, they attack the group. Everyone's gone. She says, Lucy. He's like, yes. And my boy. So it's kind of like, uh-oh, weird conversation. But she's like,
she embraces him.
She even says that was a long time ago.
And I don't think
he apologized for it.
And I don't think we truly know who left who.
We
right?
don't know what happened. Yeah. But she says, he said he was sorry. She's like, it's fine. It's a long time ago. So, you know, we know what happens now, but do we really need to know what happened before?
I don't think so.
Probably not. Yeah. So we get back to Oblivion with Dane, who's being captured, of course, and he's being led into the ship along with everyone else who's been captured. And we get the return of Keith again, who is like, look, man, stop your squirming, or I'm just going to have them kill you right now. Basically.
Well, he issues an open-ended threat.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, if you don't fall in line, we'll get you in line and we'll get you there. And if you don't cooperate, then we'll show you how bad these things can really be.
Yeah, but the thing when Dane actually says is, he's like, why did you turn on your people? And this is where Keith lays into him. He's like, my people? The same people who banished me because they thought I murdered my wife and child? Those kind of people? Yeah, those aren't my kind of people.
And that's right.
Yeah.
And then he's like, now if you don't fall back in line, I'll show you what my people can do.
Exactly.
So he pretty much, you know, has abandoned humankind, and he is now a servant to the Faceless Men.
Yes, which we still don't know how. I mean, he was captured by them, so we don't know, is this really Keith, or did the Faceless Men do something to turn them into one of them in a sense?
It certainly sounds like it is Keith, and he's just a slave to them.
Right. Well, or they did something to where he has all his...
Not really those words.
Yeah. Yeah. He has all his
servant, I should say.
Right. Or he could have like all his memories and everything, but it's maybe not him essentially. We don't really know yet. Yeah. But back to Nathan. He is alive and well. He is out of surgery. He's poking fun at Heather and Ed, saying that, hey, you know, you saved me from the ogres, or actually even Ed said we call them ogres now or something.
Ogres, yeah. But he calls it a big gorilla.
Yeah, that's right.
But we get a little reveal here, and this is Nathan telling Ed, look, I apologize. I've seen them before. Now, he does say, I don't feel like the attack is my fault because there was no way of me knowing, and I couldn't stop that.
Yeah.
Because essentially, years ago, he got a glimpse of one of the Faceless Men, and he honestly just thought that it was him just going nuts. Maybe he was tired, but he didn't get a good enough look to really understand. However, he does think he knows where their home base is.
Because I think it was like back in issue 8, he saw the home base. It was a glimpse of it. Remember that shot where it was like, it was beautiful. It was a lot of blues and purples. It was an underground cave thing. That's where this was. And he's like, I think I saw that base.
Yep.
So we get to see that in this next panel of where the base is, getting back to Keith, and he's bringing everyone in. He actually kind of teleports down to go home. And we actually do see that his family is alive. He's got a wife. He's got a daughter, and
they seem to be living a pretty comfortable life too.
Very comfortable.
Yeah,
yeah. And his wife even asks, like, "What'd they make you do this time?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm home now." Like,
yeah, it's interesting to see because
it's just weird.
Before he could go home, he gets scanned by the Faceless Men, and he has to tell them, "Look, I'm just going home to my family."
Right.
So there's obviously some restrictions even on him. Mm-hmm. So it'll be really interesting to see where this goes and to what extent is Keith really a part of the Faceless Men.
Yeah, so this actually does bring the end of the third story arc. Robert Kirkman and the crew has said that this story is going to get increasingly more detailed. We're going to get more information on the Faceless Men. We're going to find out just so much more in the next coming issues. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, I am so excited to find out more of the prequel of The Walking Dead. Cannot wait.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm obviously totally joking. There was one point where Kirkman said that the Walking Dead was
aliens.
Alien.
That's how we pitched it at first. So.
Yeah. No. But yes, awesome guys. Oblivion Song does not disappoint at all. If you had a chance to read this issue, let us know what you thought. If you have not read this issue and stumbled upon this video or this series, definitely catch up, guys. So excited to bring you more Oblivion Song reviews.
Definitely, guys. Leave the video a quick like. It shows your support and helps us support the channel. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're always notified when we're uploading videos of Oblivion Song, comic content, and everything else we have here. And stay tuned next month for Oblivion Song 19. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.